Hello everyone again, Ben Runo, and welcome to my channel. So what I'm here today to talk about is Blackberry just released a hands-on video with the new Blackberry Mercury. Now, if you don't know what this is a phone that's been leaked repeatedly over the last couple of months with a lot of promotional material that was going to be used for the marketing of it. But with BlackBerry's recent retrenchment, where they basically got out of the smartphone business and they've since sold the rights for the BlackBerry name on smartphones to TCL, we saw that phone pushed back. But now that TCL is in charge, TCL has decided that they will release the phone, and we've got our first hands-on with it today. And I have to say, the phone looks absolutely amazing. It carries over a lot of the same designs from the BlackBerry Passport Silver Edition, where there's a big metal rim, and it's got nice stereo speakers on the bottom, and it looks very reminiscent of the the Passport, but this one's going to be a bit taller, so instead of going wide, this one's going tall. Now the screen isn't as tall as the Priv, so it's not completely ridiculous looking, but it's still going to be a pretty tall screen. Besides that though, let's just give some details. So the new BlackBerry Mercury, it's rumored to have a Snapdragon 600 series processor and 3 gigabytes of RAM. Those are decidedly mid-range specs. Think like, Moto X Pure Edition, think like Huawei Honor 8, things like that. It's definitely not gunning for the top of the market like the Priv was. So I'm expecting this phone's probably going to be around $399, $499 at most. At which point, $399 would probably be a pretty good price. It should work well. We'll have to wait and see, though. It is going to be running Android Nougat, so it's going to be running the latest version of Android. So hopefully that those specs there can keep up with it. Besides that, it's also going to have a 20 megapixel camera on the back and 8 megapixel camera on the front. Now the one on the front, that actually looked like a fairly decent sized sensor for a front-facing camera, so that part looks to be true. And also the camera on the back looks pretty remarkable because it's a large circular lens, and it looks like it's actually a fairly good sized sensor, so we could see some pretty good video quality out of the rear-facing camera. And then, so it is going to have the full touch keyboard, so just like with the Priv and with the Passport, how you can scroll through your Twitter feed or different web pages or Facebook, you're going to be able to do that all with the BlackBerry Mercury, which is fantastic. You're going to be sliding up for word prediction, do all that stuff you're already used to, so it's the full best keyboard you can get for a BlackBerry now in a better form factor. Besides that, it's also going to have the same convenience key you're used to having on Blackberries in between the volume up and down rocker that you can program to do whatever you want. It's also going to have USB Type-C, and that's going to be on the bottom. There's going to be a headphone jack on the top, and then there's also going to be stereo speakers on the bottom, just like on the Passport. And then basically the last piece of information is that it's not announced yet, and they didn't give Blackberry a lot of information. They didn't really give them any information. They just let them take a look at it. So for specs, for release date, for carrier information, all that stuff is going to be announced near February 27th at Mobile World Congress, which I'm going to be really looking forward to seeing because, if this launches for, let's say $399 on Verizon, I mean, I could really see myself using this phone. It looks great. It's got some really great design to it. It's got a high quality camera in the back. I mean, I'd really like to just get my hands on this and see what it looks like because I'm going to link to the Blackberry article below, and that shows you a ton of hands-on images, and you can just see how amazing and well built the phone looks. But anyway, so that's the news on the BlackBerry Mercury. Hope you guys liked watching this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.